Visiting Hawaii can be an extraordinary experience. It's just so different from the upper 49. Look around, and the sheer jaw-dropping beauty of the place is enough to stop you in your tracks. But for most of us, it's the little things, the scent of flowers in the air, the warmth of a smile, an unexpected treasure found that steals into our hearts and keeps us coming back again and again. Just such a hidden gem can be found in sleepy Hilo Town on the Big Island of Hawaii. There, at Two Ladies' Kitchen, Nora Uchida makes the best mochi you're ever likely to taste. What's mochi, you ask? Well, it's a sweet confection made from rice, and it has quite a history. Truth is, mochi making is probably as old as rice culture itself. For centuries, rice has played an important role in Japanese life. A dietary staple, in the 1600s it also served as currency. Samurai warriors were paid in rice, and their status gauged in part by the number of koku, roughly 5 bushel lots of rice they received each year from their lord. Fast forward to the 1860s, and 3,800 miles away in Hawaii, sugar plantations were flourishing but badly in need of more labor than the local residents could supply. Asian workers, thousands of Japanese among them, migrated to farm island cane fields, bringing with them their families, their Shinto and Buddhist traditions, and rice. Today, the cultural melting pot that is modern Hawaii has an unremitting love affair with all things rice. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No meal is complete without 2 scoops of rice. Rice even sees in our new year. From local backyards to the Japanese Cultural Center's Ohana Festival, it's Mochitsuki time, a time to gather together as a community, wish each other well, and make mochi the painstaking old-fashioned way. After being blessed, large batches of soaked glutinous rice are wrapped in wet cloths and steamed. The hot grain moves to a mortar or usu, where it is turned and pounded into thick, sticky mochi. The warm mochi is dusted with potato starch, formed and filled with a sweetened bean paste and eaten. On the spot, fresh and warm. Meanwhile, back in Hilo, the day begins very early at Two Ladies' Kitchen. Here, mochi making may have been raised to culinary art, but at its heart, this enterprise is all about family.
Oh, I had interest in it because my aunt, Tomi Tokeshi, made beautiful mochi, and my grandmother did too. The two ladies are my aunt and me, and it started off with only family, just my husband, my 2 sons, my parents, and my sister who would fly in from Honolulu, and that's how we opened Two Ladies' Kitchen.
To a bystander, the process looks deceptively easy. But it takes great old family recipes, years of practice, and just the right touch to make the good stuff. Modern-day mochi begins with rice flour and water mixed together to form a thick batter. After resting, the batter is stirred, wrapped in rough woven cloth, and placed in steamers stacked 4 or 5 high to cook. From the moment Nora declares a batch ready to go, the race is on, with mochi setting the pace. To be at its best, the confection has to be worked quickly while still warm and supple.
The more you let mochi cool off, it forms a skin on it. I could compare it to lava. As you're watching the molten lava flow, as it cools, you see it kind of crusting on the top. Well, mochi will do the same.
Hot mochi is lifted and twisted out of the pots using wooden paddles made by Nora's dad and uncles. Modern plastic implements just don't work. The delicious goo just slips right off. Next, the mochi is kneaded and pinched into portion-sized pieces, ready for filling. Traditionally, that would be a sweetened azuki bean paste, which, like everything else at Two Ladies, is handmade, a process that takes 3 days.
Oh, thank goodness for these young people. They have such fresh ideas. I'm always open to ideas, they know that. I never say no, because you never know how it could work out.
Nora's young team, most of whom have been with her since high school, has brought a lot of innovation to this old tradition. Brownies, white chocolate, peanut butter, fresh grapes, and bite-sized bits called babies, filled with a variety of delectable candies, now live happily alongside their more staid sweet potatoes and lima bean paste cousins. If your tastes run to simple but delicious, pan mochi may be just the thing. Chichi mochi is soft, pink, and made with coconut milk. Kids love it. Blush yellow lilikoi is made with homemade passion fruit puree. But the star of the show is fresh strawberry mochi.
It's everyone's favorite. If you like strawberries, you'll like our strawberry mochi. It's the white mochi filled with azuki beans, and then the strawberry is encased in that, and you chill it, and it's just wonderful. You can have it with tea, or champagne is great too.
Looking for something with a little more crunch? Try the manju. It's made from wheat rather than rice, filled like the mochi, but baked until it's golden brown and crusty. Individually crafted treats that are as beautiful as they are delicious, and plenty of aloha. That's what keeps visitors and locals coming back.
We make a trip to Hilo specifically for the mochi at Two Ladies.
There's so many different ones. It's beautiful.
Oh, we are from Kona and we stopped by here just to buy this mochi. I love them all.
I'm really happy that it is, a good place, a happy place. That is Two Ladies.
So come on by, Wednesday through Saturday from 10 to 5. Nora and her ohana will be there.